Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the Legendary server. We are here at the Chamber of Leadership, but we are going to be doing an instance today. We are going to be assaulting Zabadgathol alongside Bori and whoever else. We do have a full festival quest, so we're quickly just going to accept that. I think that might even level us up to level 60. Let's just quickly check. Not quite, but 8,000 isn't that bad. 5,579 to a level 60 now. Now, speaking of level 60, I found something very interesting out. I wanted to quickly check because I was looking back through some old videos and I realized that like episode 200 and something, we were at level like 60. I went to look at what episode we were on. So we're on what, episode 182, I want to say in my head. But basically I went back to that video in the Arkenstone series and I wanted to have a look at what level we were. Turns out we're currently level 59. Yeah, we're on 132 today, sorry. Episode 132 of the original series on Arkenstone, we were level 35 and we were in the North Downs. Or no, we're in the North Downs. Yeah, we're in Estelden. That was really weird to me. It just shows how much, I don't know if it's because we've been doing longer episodes or just because of the sort of efficiency of doing stuff or just even the VIP bonus XP, but we are doing so much better and getting so much closer. So I think like, obviously the Legendary series or Legendary server is more restricted in some senses, but I feel like we're going to be so much closer, so much quicker. Like if we were able to go to, you know, where we are now, like Mordor, Minas Morgul stuff, we would probably be there a lot, like, probably about 200 episodes quicker, I feel, even with the limited XP. But that's just something interesting I found out. I wanted to mention it. I thought it was cool. But we also have our Hobbit gift of the day, and of the week, in fact, so let's have a look at those ever so quickly. We have 20 virtue experience plus a massive pile of silver scraps, so 2 golds worth. And we have a gold gift, which is 100 virtue experience, and a tier 8 relic, which I kind of have like mixed feelings about those. Yeah, it's great that we've got them, but we're not going to be using them for ages. So yeah, we'll deconstruct them when we get to like, you know, I feel like I don't want to really use them until like level 100. It'll be nice. Or like when we get near level cap, but that's not really, I think, going to happen anytime soon. With the expansions coming out as quickly as they are. Yeah, it's just weird to me. Like, it's obviously great. Like, it's a nice thing to get, especially the virtue experience. But it's not really too useful for us, really. But enough complaining, enough reminiscing of episodes past. I want to go and do this today. So we shall assault Zabadgathol and defeat Mazog, Degron, and be heroes. You cannot stand against the might of Zigilburk. What orc could? So we're going to go attack Mazog. Hopefully he's there, and hopefully we don't have issues. Though if I remember correctly, it might not go quite as smoothly as I hope.
Pride oft heralds woe, it is said. With the power of the mithril axe Zigilburk at hand, will pride overthrow the dwarves who seek to reclaim Moria? Or will it fuel the fire that burns within them to drive forth Mazog from Zabadgathol at last?
Okay, so we have Lifa, Mag, and Bori. Do you remember our victory at Stansganak? I think that's how you are supposed to pronounce that. I'm not too sure. The speed of more glorious now with the power of Zigilburk. With one blow, we will slay Mazog and leave the orcs leaderless and confused. Onwards, my friends, there are many orc necks ahead, and Zigilburk thirsts for battle. So we need to fight with Bori at the gates of Zabadgathol. Something I also wanted to mention. This episode is coming out a day later than it should have. It should have been up on Wednesday night. It's going to be up on Thursday night. I'm recording it on Thursday. Simply the reason for that is the servers were down yesterday, but I actually don't know how long they were down for, like a little bit. Long enough, or not long enough that I really noticed. I wasn't playing at the time or recording. But then I saw that they went up and I went, oh, okay, this is a perfect time now to, you know, log in and record a video. And I thought, you know, servers have just gone up, so there's no chance of them going down. Turns out, for some reason, Anor was down, which is the server on the Legendary server that I record on, that we're currently on. Everything else is up, but Anor was down. And that then got obviously reported, and people were like, hey, Arnor's down. Then I think everything else went down for a little bit and everything restarted. There was like one other server that like stayed down, but by the time it came back up, it was like the time the episode would have been up anyway, and also I didn't have the ability to record at that time just because noise and stuff. So yeah, this episode's coming out a day late, but it shouldn't have too much of an effect on things. I felt really bad for it, but I just thought I'd mention it for why there was an episode yesterday. It is so loud, I don't know why. I've been having some weird volume issues. I don't know. I've been feeling a load of my settings recently, and I feel like I'm just not really paying attention. Hey, we leveled up. So, okay, this is interesting. So, looking at it, we get to level 60. For some reason, I can't see it very well. 20 destiny points, obviously some experience. We got new deed through the mines, and we completed Siege of Mirkwood, which means we got called by the Golden Host, and through the mines, Blaze of Hope. So that's interesting to me. Obviously we've got legendary item level up, which is nice. I think that was our sword, actually. Sword? Yeah, sword. For some reason, again, I keep thinking I'm champion. Champion? I am champion. I keep thinking I'm hunter, and I have a bow, a legendary bow, for a second. So, adventure to level 60 through the mines. Okay, so that's not anything really to do with much. Blaze of Hope frame. Is that a legendary only thing? Because I don't remember having that normally. Let's just have a look. Oh, maybe we have to use it? We'll see quickly. And we've got Blaze of Hope. Account-wide Blaze of Hope portrait frame. Yeah, so I think it's the same as with Nautilus Redemption. So I should get that on the main server as well, on Arkenstone. Can I use this? I can. And then we also got a deed completed. That was a deed completed, but we also got another deed completed, I guess. That's on behalf of the Golden Host. Okay. I'll have to look into that. But I want to see what this looks like now. Blaze of Hope. For some reason I expect it to just be red. I don't know. I still like the... which one we have? The Adventure Seeking frame. I think that's what we had on before. I have to double check. But to be fair, I don't really notice it all that much. Hey, another legendary item level up. We're doing real good with this. Yeah, because I've also got like the 8-year frames. I like it, but it's just the fact it's not like fully covered. VIP frame's alright, but if you compare VIP frame to Adventure Seeking frame, they're very similar, especially with the UI thing I'm using. And this one's just more full frame. The Yule Festival one is, I think, my favourite, but we have yet to do that on here. So... it's weird now because I've just spent all this entire skirmish rambling, but we've still been like doing alright. So I'm quite happy about that. I think definitely our legendary weapons are helping with this. But yeah, it's just weird to me that in my brain I'm just like completely not paying attention for the most part. Right, Mazog should be up here. Oh, we have a door to knock at the fortress door. Knock knock, who's there? Knock reverberates through the cavern, but there is no answer. Oh, we have to I could have been standing there for a very long time. I just want Mazog to come out and be in frame. Why does he not answer? For all the whispering of his warriors, I thought Mazog... I had not thought Mazog to be as cowardly as he now appears. Perhaps the sight of Zigilburk shining out his harsh light of the places turned his legs to jelly and the courage to water. Mazog, face us. I don't know what I just pressed. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. I pressed a random button. Come on, Mazog. You're like Commander Guy was here before. Oh, hi. Who are you? What? Who are you? Gorathol. Interesting. I just want you to... Yeah. No, Mazog, it's Mr. Zilberg. I am more than your match. Well... Oh god, you're really, like, difficult to see. Good thing I just turned my stuff back on. I can now... AoE. Have I put points into... That's actually a great point. Have I put points into Battle Fantasy cooldown? I have, okay. For some reason it just felt like it was taking a lot longer than normal. We are 2 points off of actually leveling up on that though, so worth mentioning. Or maybe I just like looked at the cooldown and I pressed the button without thinking, oh, why am I attacking? Not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so one more legendary weapon up, level up, and then we can lower our cooldown just a little bit extra, which is nice. And it seems perfect currently. Like obviously faster is better anyway, but it's seemingly perfect the amount of time it takes for an enemy to come down and our refill to go up. I want to know who you are. I mean, I get it. You're probably from, oh, what is it? The place in Mirkwood that we were talking about. That is what makes sense to me, but yeah. We're knocked out for a little bit. Just give me the way. There it goes. Release me that I may... yeah. You have an unending sway of influence on me, yeah. Let me go so I can stab you, basically. Can you stab someone with an axe? I don't know. I'll destroy him. Let me make a gift of his head. We can put him to better use in that. And see that pretty axe he bears? This too will put it to good use. Zigilburk will be a death. Your foul craft cannot hold me forever. Perhaps not, but it will hold long enough. Yeah, I don't know why they don't just use this effect more often. Your friend I release to bring the word of these events to your father. Oh, okay, so I have to leave all by myself. I get really scared. It's my third random phone call of the day from an unknown number, and every time it freaks me out. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. Something about it, it's just that volume's like super high for some reason. So, where are we going to? Are we going back up there, or is it just going to cut us out a bit early? Oh, I'm not going this way. Am I going this way then? Okay, where is Bori? Yeah, sorry about that.
That Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Yeah, we've got different things to deal with right now. What happened? Where is Bori? He listens to shock silence to your account, his fist clenched in wrath. Cursed orcs, always they seek some strong ally, some powerful force to tell them what to do. The lesser master under their greater one, perhaps, but still terrible. We have to get out of here. There's nothing we can do for Bori now, unfortunately. Seems to be the way. Alright, we are back at the Heart of Fire, are we? No, the Deep Way. They are different things. We need to find Broga. It's a little bit annoying. I mean, we must be very lucky for the fact that every time we're the ones who, like, get sent away. Right, Broga.
Moria has brought us nothing but sorrow.
So he's
We
both
were fools to come here.
Yes, you probably were. To lose by Bori and axe Zigilburk is a grievous blow, and I fear of what to think of this sorcerer this Garthol may have in store for us. It seems clear that the armies of Mazog, Garthol is making plans. Clear though that the armies are Mazog's. Garthol has making the plans. He's from, is it Barad-dûr? I think, was that it? Wherever it is in Mirkwood. I don't know if we can find it. We obviously found those treasure coffers, and that was kind of the whole point. Dol Guldur, that was it. Not Barad-dûr. That's in... Wait, I don't know what Barad-dûr is. Either way. Yeah, so Dol Guldur is what I'm trying to think of. It was DG. I'm like 99% sure now that I've thought of that, because they definitely said Mirkwood, and I don't feel like they'd be referencing Northern Mirkwood in Moria sort of thing. Like... just considering this is a lot newer in terms of expansion. But either way, let's go complete that.
I have sent word of Bori's capture to my cousin, but he will want to speak with you.
Okay, so we now need to go to Bosi. So, where is he again? Chamber of the Crossroads. Right, how do we get out of here? Or rather, the better question is, what's the best way of getting out of here? That's a decent amount of experience as well, 25k. So even without the, festival stuff, we would have gotten that. I'm always a little bit weird about the festival stuff on the Legendary server, because I feel like it kind of goes against what I'm trying to do with it, but at the same time, it's fine, I guess. Hey, we're in the waterworks. That's sort of okay. I guess we'll go down here and I'll cut to when we're obviously back there. But yeah, I'm a little bit... I think I've mentioned my reasoning before. Like, I used to do all the festival stuff, and I just felt like it on Arkenstone, and you kind of level up a bit too quick if you're doing like... If you spend like 5 days doing the festival and not doing the main quest stuff, you get like a little bit of a boost in comparison. Whereas the Legendary Service does this kind of thing where you level up more akin to where you should be, even though we're slightly ahead still. So I just feel like doing that and doing extra stuff can kind of take away from it. I guess we should be doing it and just like putting a Stone of the Tortoise on, because that way we can get Starlight Crystals and stuff like that, or Starlight Crystals for like later on, so we can stockpile them now for when we get to like level 100 stuff, and then imbue and then add on to that. But either way, that's a bunch of random stuff that we don't really want to be chatting about for the minute. I think Deep Descent is where I want to go. It's right click for some reason on there, it always throws me off. Moria. So we want to go from... Where are we now? Rotting Cellar? Yes, we are at the Rotting Cellar. To Moria and Chamber of the Crossroads. But I want to go Chamber of the Crossroads stable, not thingy. Shortest route. Rotting Cellar and Nazarkheim of 21st Tour, Chamber of Crossroads. Okay. So we'll go over there then. I thought Deep Descent up to Chamber of the Crossroads, but I guess there might be swift travel from there. There is swift travel from there, so it should be quicker. Either way, I'll see you in a minute. Right, and then we're here quickly. Let's go talk to Bosi, which I always forget where he is because this thing's right in the way.
I grieve for my son.
And let's let him know.
There is no time to mourn.
Yeah.
Are we nearly upon us?
Please stop talking. Are we finished? All the dwarves of this expedition rejoiced when Zigilburk was born from the depths, but more so at the safe return of my nephew Broin. All things seem possible, but now my son is gone. How can I hope to lead my people into victory? Now I cannot. I have not the will.
We will defend 3 locations, my friend. It must be enough.
Okay, so this is what I have been mentioning a couple of episodes before, and I don't know if I mentioned it when we went to the Deep Way, but obviously that's quite barricaded up. That's where we're going to be next. So we'll talk to Broga and defend the Deep Way. So obviously this is Bosi, we've got to go back to the Deep Way. I'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. But it's up to you and your friends now. You must rally my people and coordinate the defense of Moria. We have prepared the war at 3 key locations: the Deep Way, the Way of Smiths, and the 21st Hall. Yeah, pretty much. I think obviously the Way of Smiths should have the Heart of Fire or Hearth of Fire. I'm not quite sure if it's the Heart or Hearth. But I do remember that one as well, and obviously I remember 21st Hall and Deep Way as well. If these locations fall, we are lost. Broga must fight for the protection of the Deep Way. Tell him I am counting on his strength, and he will stand as long as it takes to fight back the Orc hordes. Speak with him first. The defense of the Way of Smiths is by the hands of Stothkel. Yep, he is definitely in the heart, whatever, of fire. He speaks highly of you and will do as you command. You should speak to him once the Deep Way is secured. So you can't do these, like, in whatever order you like. You have to do them in a certain order. And is it Willie? I don't know. Will oversee the barricades of the 21st Hall. He fought bravely as part of the diversion force during my son's assault on Stazgnark. I said that better at the beginning of the episode. And I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? I don't know. This will be the last and most vital bastion for you to defend. Survival is in your hands. Is that why he's sorry? Because he's kind of putting it on me? I'm not sure. Either way, we get a Crystal Tablet, which is obviously less useful now that we've got our legendary weapons. But if these do get to 60, and we need to, before I think the next weapon level is 64, I want to say, that you can get, like, trade for. But I think crafting or drops you can get pretty much any level. Either way, we can use those and get either the relics that we were talking about and getting 2 fused tier relics or tier 1 relics, or get another weapon, level it up, and get a bunch of stuff when we deconstruct it, which could also be useful, legacies and such. And we also get new bit of armor. So heavy armor is here. So what's that? About 800 extra armor. About 30 extra might, 28 extra might. More less vitality. Ooh, that's interesting, and less fate. But we also have on any damage 10% chance to reflect effect, minus 25% devastate magnitude. Not quite sure what that is. That sounded great with the might and the armor, but the vitality loss and the fate loss might not be worth it. we'll have to see. Either way, we'll go talk to Broga at the beginning of next episode. For now, we'll hold off. I've got to go deep ways in the waterworks, so I'll have to do that entire trip backwards. So yeah, I'll definitely do that off camera. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.